Gamers, we have returned. 5 ranked tickets sent. I don't care. I don't care. You could double barrel me as the day is long. You double barrel me, maybe I'll double barrel you. I don't know. Maybe we should actually go to some shops and try to improve our equipment. Maybe B1 and B2 will show up this time. I can't promise anything. I'll be honest with you. I love the concept of starting with gold income and a skill that is great for spamming weapons early. Now, you sell items. Those items could be... Oh, my God. I'm sorry to say, we have to buy Crow's Nest. I would also love to buy Bolus, but we have to have Crow's Nest for the future. Now, all we need at any point is a powder horn, and we're going to the moon. So do we beat Viper? Do we care to beat Viper? Let me just take a peek at something. You can't beat Viper with no weapons. But can you beat Viper with one weapon? Because you don't give me anything I care about, really. And I'm not really a big haunted kimono type of fella. I think you take a look, man. Let's just try. Now, what would I like to get? I mean, honestly, I think the regen... Oh, actually, I forgot you have 75 HP. I thought you had 100, and now I'm realizing that 40 times 4 also clears 100. Lash Out is what I wanted, because now we can get a poison skill that freezes. You're going to give me Powder Horn. No Powder Horn, but we'll take Bolus just to add some extra damage. Now, I say this a lot, and I mean this a lot. There's a very, very, very reasonable chance we lose day 1. Actually, this might help us out a lot. That might give us the edge, man. There's a chance we lose day 1, but if we get a powder flask going and we can put Crow's Nest on the board, this is a disgusting early game build. Let me guess. Oh, Cutlass! My mistake, I didn't realize. I did not mean to be so rude. It was not me, it was my food. It just popped up to say hello and now it's gone back down below. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't know it was your... You ever see Austin Powers 1? The scene in the hot tub with... I dare not say her name because it's... I don't know if they knew this, but it kind of sounds like part of a woman's anatomy. Oh, man, that's a movie. I really like Curio, but financially it's irresponsible right now. We will be looking for... Actually, you know what we're looking for? We're looking for 10 gold. We're taking this off the board, and we're putting Crow's Nest on for the 20% crit chance. And you sell items, you're going to give us a powder horn. You guys aren't worth it. You're very worth it. You guys are not worth it. I don't know if we have enough damage to kill anything but Giant Mosquito, but we should definitely Mog Giant Mosquito. And the haste skill would actually be amazing. This isn't a consolation prize. This might be like the enemy we should fight. Almost everything is good, except for 2 of the things. But we didn't get one of those things. So I would definitely sell this immediately. Why are you glowing when I do that? I don't like that. I don't like that. That was right. Okay. Oh, you can't even have a cooldown. I don't know why I was so scared. I definitely do. I love Powder Flask, but to take everything up a level, including Crow's Nest, is very important. And then also, Powder Flask. You're pretty slick, I'm not gonna lie, for the build we're trying for. You're pretty freaking slick too for the build we're trying for. We don't have what we need yet. It's not worth putting anything else on the board. And if we lose, we lose. But the only thing that matters is shooting fast and hopefully critting. Double barrel? Who would have thought? Who would have thought, man? I hate that you have a shield. And so much HP. Oh my god, the crits. The crits! They don't stop, man! You have radicalized me to the side of the double barrel, and now you're all gonna pay. That's all you need to know about that. Man, maybe this double barrel meta isn't so bad. You sell items, I need items. What a unique coincidence we find ourselves in. You're okay. For 2, I'll buy you for 2. Because the crit is something that matters to me. You are going to give me a bronze tier powder flask. Okay? It fits the bill. It's not good, but it fits the bill. I don't really want to sell anything, man. Silver tier upgrade hammer or a skill. The cannon doesn't need to be upgraded. Non-weapon items have a 5% crit chance. Yoga mat. Come on. I gotta take a look at this Tempest Flame Dancer real quick. Because these decisions in the early game matter a lot. Cutlass, bar of gold, sharpening stone. I would at least... I'm wary just because, like, we don't have that much damage dealing potential. We can expect a crit. Like, obviously, we owned him. But if we whiff a couple of crits, we could just, you know, lose to the Sandstorm. I'm not really interested in selling the Cinders into you. And I'm so sorry. Actually, a B1 and B2 would go kind of hard. But I need the powder flask above everything else. Nothing else matters except getting the powder flask. That's actually pretty sweet. You could persuade me, without a doubt, to run this for a minute. And then I'm just not concerned about you. Then we could add 20% crit, or we could add a grenade, which does approximately 125 damage in 4 seconds. I think this... right. I think that's the play for right now, is this right here. And I think we've got the cannonball in the right position. Truth be told, we actually don't need powder flask as bad right now. Because we shouldn't need the reload. And this is going to level us, right? Am I crazy? Actually, putting Icicle on the board just to... well, I was going to say slow down... I could slow down our opponent's double barrel, man. That might be worth more than a bolus or a grenade. Well, I wouldn't worry about it too much. We got a skill that doesn't even make sense.
Waiting to be filled.
Okay, forget upgrading a bronze. The skills are all that matters, man.
Guys who trained me were very
yeah, extra 8% crit chance. I can live with that. What's your crit chance now? 48%? Those are rookie numbers. We got to pump up those numbers. Take that to 68%. And then take it even further to 78%. This build is just bang, 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 but you know it. You finish them off fast, man. We probably don't even need the cannonball. We'd be like better off with one other item that either shoots or raises crit chance.
I'll admit.
95% crit chance on the grenade, man. Okay, 3 wins in 3 days. We got a pretty good line here early on. Let's not bury the lead. We're looking for, we'd still like to see powder flask. Or maybe we don't need it. Now, maybe we've come so far that we don't need it anymore. We could start prioritizing the best shops available instead. It's like, to be honest with you, anything that we could find that puts damage on the double barrel will keep us ahead of the curve. You have a crow's nest, which is the number one thing for us. So you also have a powder flask. You also have ammo skills. You have a gold bar. You have a silver cannonball. You got a lot of stuff that would taste... it would help the medicine go down. Let's put it that way. You're like the ideal enemy for us to fight. And I wouldn't say you screwed us. I would never say that. Now, can I say, I do feel like you're kind of like that, actually. Because the grenade's crit chance is so high. Hi, Tomo. Yeah, buddy, you're chill. Don't even sweat it. It seems like really late for lifting. I think an extra 8% crit chance might actually hit harder. I know it's only day 4, but like... I don't know, it didn't feel right. I don't know what to tell you. When you use a weapon against 4% crit chance for the fight. It's something. Chill person. Please tell me I'm just a chill guy, did not get their double barrel off the ground. We need hasted and charged skills. Immediately. This looks... Oh, it's not a double barrel. It's a cutlass. A lifesteal cutlass. Okay. That's going to do a lot of damage. That's going to heal you quite nicely. Unfortunately, it's going to pale in comparison to the double barrel, because that's the world we live in. I got double barreled myself. I got double barreled 3 times in a row on the last run. So you know what? Now I've double barreled 4 times in a row. That's what it's called, the tit for tat strategy. Look it up. Now, I know Apollo would say you never do this. Apollo's not in the room right now. What he doesn't know won't hurt him, okay? That was mighty nice. I would actually want to see red gumballs too, but the blue gumballs were very much appreciated. Even the green, you know what? 10 gumballs, no yellow gumballs. That's huge. More skills, please. When you crit, your heal items gain heal. I don't think that's going to come in handy. And the preening duelist, I look him up every time. It's hard to get new information into the brain at my age. He's got a silver cannonball, a pistol sword, throwing knives, powder flask, a gunpowder, and an a weapon skill. These are all things that would be very nice.
What? I completed all the dueling courses.
Like pistol sword is a given. You know what we don't? I was gonna say we don't need Crow's Nest, but that's not true. We need the crit chance. I think you save gunpowder. We might have like a potion or something we'd rather use it on at some point. Am I really going to pay 5 gold to get a little more poison? I don't think I am. I think we have to save that money. 8 gold, silver loot. We'll go silver loot. Huge. 2.7. So that, dude, these 0.1 seconds could make all the difference once we start going up against the mirror match. And that could be happening right now. That could be happening as we speak. Now, I want to examine something after this fight. Win, lose, or draw. I had a feeling. Now, they got the lifesteal, don't get me wrong. We're testing the theory of like lifesteal versus more weapons, and lifesteal won. Which is actually what I was thinking about, is that well, they did do more damage too. I guess they have a better... Maybe we got slowed too, but either way, that might be an argument that we should run the lifesteal build instead. Like, just put more ammo on you, run cannonball, take it out, take it out, take it out, run silencer, and I don't know if we can... silencer we could get to use, just keep it far away, and then star chart to raise the crit chance. Because then we would have much more sustain. But that would look like this, essentially. I'm willing to give it a try. If we get powder horn, then it changes a little bit again. Okay, dude, I mean, yes. So you dump cannonball, move silencer. Well,
Whoever said
dude.
money can't buy class had neither.
1.8 seconds.
Buyer's remorse.
That's
never be
really...
remorseless.
That seems really good. I'm going to buy you just in case this ends up not being the right play, by the way. But this seems... You are only bronze. Oh, but you're not only bronze. I am going to B1 and B2 just upgrade the powder horn. Now you're silver. And let's see how you fare. This might... I mean, I have to throw you in to the wolves, man. Because if I'm not going in against the wolves, I'm not going to get an accurate depiction of whether we have a chance on this one. But I know that if we can beat the Infernal, we're pogging. And we're pogging. If you can beat the Infernal, you're pogging. Strength skill would go crazy. Upgrade silver or lower. I mean, there is something to be said about reducing the cooldown a little bit, but I feel like when damage is king, just take the 25 damage, which is actually 50 damage. You know what? Let's take a peek. See, you're kind of what I was thinking about. If I pull you and run you... Wowie. We're burning the boats in a manner of speaking, because we're not going back to what we had before. This build is like, this is it. It might be it forever. So I'm definitely... I'm taking the opportunity to... I mean, Gumball's on day 6. Apollo, I know, is crashing out if he's watching this. But I think this might be the exception, man. Because even blue gumballs are red gumballs right now. Now, we need to get the weapon firing faster. That's a given. But, like, this is sick. There also might be a world where... No, it's probably... It takes a lot of steps for us to remove Crow's Nest. Because we would have to get... We want to stay at nearly 100% crit chance. Because we're getting 3 spaces when we get rid of you, like, it doesn't have to be 100, but, like, preferably 90 plus. And then also we need lifesteal. That's really the harder part. I think it's worth holding dock lines. This is a save round. It's got to be Chili Charles just because we can. It's not bad. It's a great time to XP max. Because honestly, if we can get to the double barrel enchantment before our opponents get to the double barrel enchantment, assuming that the enchantment is like obsidian or something, we would be very happy with that, for sure. It's just, honestly, this fight isn't hard, it's just annoying. Use another non-weapon charge this. Well, obviously that's never gonna happen. You were gonna teach me a weapon skill.
Ah, good meat. I mean, good to meet.
When you slow... When your enemy has more health than you, your weapon cooldowns are reduced by 5 seconds. 5 extra damage, 10% crit chance. 5 or fewer items in play. You have plus 50 damage. That's a really good... That's an incentive, man. I mean, 10 crit chance is 10 extra damage that we can keep all our items on the board for. So I'm going to go with that. But that you genuinely tempting me there. Oh my god. Diamond Swashbuckle Day 7 seems like unfair to our opponents. I'm gonna keep it like pretty simple, man. Well, we're here. 280 damage times 2. Oh my god, that's crazy. Am I insane that I'm like... I wish I was going up against a Vanessa, simply, even though Vanessa's the strongest character, I'm like, I just can't imagine them having a better build than us, whereas Pig, like, I don't know what they're doing, so I have no concept of whether their build could, like, mog us completely. We're looking alright, though, that's for sure. I would love to, like, not be permanently slowed, but that's kind of what you sign up for with a one-weapon Crow's Nest build. Then there's a part of me that thinks, what if you pulled out the silencer and you ran like a grenade in that spot instead, man? You wouldn't have the lifesteal, but you would spread out the debuffs maybe, and you would have such high damage potential. But I guess we don't have that option because we sold the grenade. Honestly, on this one, just give me something for free. And I normally like to look for enchanted items, but we're kind of broke. We'll just keep XP maxing. If we could somehow get to level 10 before the next fight, that's our enchantment. Level 9 is built in, but level 10 is not. Excuse me? Excuse me? What is this again? First time you haste, freeze, burn, slow, poisons, charge an item. Actually, insanely good. If we could just... Because the only item that can be charged is this. We just don't apply any of the status effects right now. So, it's useless, but it can very quickly become not useless. Might seem minor, man. We're definitely not hitting level 10. But I'm still feeling like I'm feeling pretty good. Obviously, I'd love to get to 7 wins on day 8 just to feel like we're not in the trenches, because I mean the fights are not getting any easier. Let's put it that way. Square pig. Turbo dog. I think it's way too slow. That felt awesome. I'm sorry, because it sucks because I'm running a bigger scumbag build than you are. You're on a scumbag build, but it's not quite online yet. The double barrel comes online essentially immediately. So it's really not fair that I would like feel good about beating you, but it does feel good. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I have nothing to say in my own defense. Let's put it that way. Golden sharpening stone though. Okay, this, oh my god, it's burn. Okay, why is that good? Because now, what is it? The first time we charge, the first time we shoot, it will not only do like 60 burn, but it'll also charge itself one more time. And I actually have something to do with the cinder. It might not be the best enchant, but it might be a good enough enchant for right now. This one's tough, man, because like I gotta look at Bloodreef Captain or whatever his name is. Wheel, Golden Crow's Nest. And basically like vehicle stuff. And then of course, Elite Duelist. Weapons have lifesteal. Silver powder flask. A lot of stuff that I really don't think we need. Although to be honest, even if we got holster, we would probably run it in place of the silencer or the amulet. But obviously your weapons getting lifesteal would be nice to give us this space back. Yeah, full stop. Spices is one that we didn't want. It's just not going to pop off fast enough. I know it looks like really tempting, but it's just not going to pop off fast enough. To be honest, I think you got to look for items now. Still a nice bit of damage. Apart from like upgrading the stuff we already got, I don't really know what we need. But I'm pleased with where we're at. 7 is good, but I mean 10 is better. Double barrel, heavy cutlass. Heavy is not nice for me. Slowing down our ability to deal damage is mighty. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's a good build, man. And Alacrity charged it up so fast. That's the other thing. We're a little bit... I don't want to say we're in a skill deficit because we have a lot of skills, but like crit charging an item would be really nice. You just snap. Okay, you don't have to look at Curio, man. You just go straight for the wheel. Why? Simulated Gamba. I don't even know what you could be. A gold tier skill, okay. First 5 times you slow, charge a burn item. Well, if we could get slowing skills, that could actually pop, man. We need haste and charge skills, though. We do. Because we just need to shoot this gun fast. Haste 3 burn items, 2 seconds. Yeah. I mean, that means the gun is starting hasted. That's a nice one. I think that's a pretty high roll. I don't know if we can beat the Void Colossus, but we got a great run. We gotta try. We're gonna kill him easily. It's not... he died in a second. When you... Oh my god, Void Rage, when you burn haste an item. Your other burn items have +5 burn. Sadly, not that meaningful, but it's a thought that counts. What do you got for me, fella? Yeah, I'll take gold tier loot. I have to admit, it does... I mean, I could get 20 extra damage or a 5% cooldown reduction. It's crazy to say this, but like the 5% cooldown reduction is like so much more valuable, man. Here, though, I really do think you go gumballs. They're like such minor improvements, but like it's one of the only ways we can have an impact with those 3 shops. I do think 10 is possible. Everybody else, I mean, this is a tricky part about the Bazaar, right? Everybody else is also trying to get to 10.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of stories.
But if we could also do it, I think we could do it. What do you got? You got an icy flail? I would love it if that never got a chance to attack. We got there. If it got a chance to attack, we were in a lot of trouble because we only have like 2 things that can be targeted by freeze. We might have been locked down forever. Although they could have died to burn, I guess, if they were close. But I still have a cannonball in here? I don't. Okay. I'm just thinking like in the off chance enemies don't die in 3 hits, but like we're still charging you up. Not a big deal, I suppose. I mean, maybe it's crazy to say. It's very expensive, but like anything that allows us to have a slightly better chance to live in the mirror match and fire the last shot seems like it's worth spending on. And the XP gain, like we're snowballing out of control, and I, in hindsight, apologize for the phrasing. However, did you see that? Beautiful item to sell. Upgrade an item. Any item. And I mean, I know it's crazy. A skill would also be good. A gold skill would also be good. But another 5% cooldown reduction. Like these 0.1 seconds, I think we're realizing they matter a lot, man. I don't really need 5 damage. I need... I mean, sure. I guess I'll pay 10 gold for 5 damage this way then. Stings a little bit, to be honest. Just give me a free item. Maybe I'm done spending on gumballs for the time being. Who we got? We got a pig on 5. I really do feel, not to sandbag, I feel like you win today, you have a chance at 10. If you lose today, I mean, that means you have to fight for 10 at best 1 day later, which is very, very spooky. Wow. Okay, like, I didn't even notice that you had 2 dogs, which is sick tech. And a 3,000 shield silk!
Right now.
Slow is good, because we have a slow skill, right? It's, well, it would help us with Neophiliac, but don't we also have, like, when you slow... When you slow... First 5 times you slow, charge a burn item? I don't know. I do need to take a look at which one of these items is going to do anything with the slow, though. Like, Swashbuckle cannot take slow. Dude, am I crazy? What if you just go Swashbuckle and you put the random on there? Because it can only have 3 different enchantments. So, Vanessa's Amulet with slow has, when you crit, slow an item for 1 second. Crow's Nest... with slow, when you crit with a weapon, slow an item for 4 seconds. Doesn't work for Swashbuckler. Silencer, when you use the weapon to the left of this, slow an item for 1 second. The other alternative is to go random Swashbuckle. It could get double crit bonus, Radiant, which is totally useless, or double damage bonus, which is the same as... basically the same as double crit bonus, I think. This, I mean, the slow is insanely good for charging. But if you got anything but Radiant, I think that's an amazing...
This is why I wear red, so the crew won't see me bleed.
I thought you would get more damage off of that, because you have a 211% crit chance. But whatever, it's fine. The slow would also help us shoot so much faster. In hindsight, I wish I went with the slow, but obviously I was misunderstanding a little bit. When you crit, your weapons gain 5 damage. Like, that's decent, but the fights are over right now so fast that it kind of doesn't matter. I'll instead take 4 damage once. This sounds like entitled, but I'm kind of surprised you didn't die a lot faster.
It's over already.
I don't have
Barely
one
got off
medium,
flag.
and I can't pull you out of here. Diamond, freeze, burn. I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with diamond, but I do want to see burn skills. Burn skills for Vanessa. More burn. More burn. Scaling burn. More burn. 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 First time you burn, freeze. First time you burn, freeze would be really nice. And then let me just see what if I was to pull this out here and just go straight to diamond. Double the damage of large weapons. Leftmost weapon has lifesteal. Double the damage of your leftmost weapon when you're below half health. When you crit reload, both players' weapons have double damage. When you freeze reload, when you use a weapon, reduce its cooldown. First time you fall below half health, your burn items have cooldown reduced by 50%. Multicast tool. It's crazy. I think burn is more valuable. There's a lot of good stuff in all of them. It's the extra burn is meaningless. We need like burn freeze. 6 extra burn is good, but it's not good enough to move the needle. All right, well, we got to take a peek then, because we're going to be in this real tight.
Leave with big bargains.
Tempting, right? It's tempting to get that haste, which also charges you. Would I be willing to take 30% crit off? And then put this on here, which would charge you a little bit faster. Actually, it'll charge you a lot faster, because the first time we haste, it says charge an item. Not charge a weapon, it says charge an item.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
Well, one way or the other, I don't think it'll make an enormous difference. It is taking 30 crit chance off. Keep in mind we are at 185 still. I think we have to take a chance to do something at least. A Vanessa that's on 7. Okay, a lass after me own heart.
This more fun.
What do you got? No freeze, no slow. Deadly shark. And lots of shield. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted to have happen. I'm assuming that we must have gotten the charge on the on the double barrel. Because that happened real. It did 5,000 damage in, I don't know, less than 4. It did less than 4 seconds. That's pretty good. Cooldown reduction, please. Oh, the cooldown reduction. Cinders is not good enough. It's got to be cooldown reduction or XP. The ammo, honestly, the ammo means I could probably take you out and put the Vanessa's amulet back in. But it's getting a little, it's getting just a slight bit risky. But you do have 5 shots, which is actually 10 shots.
Just close your eyes and grab something.
I mean, that's damage, man. That's damage. A very, very small amount of damage. That's burn. But realistically, you're not going to fit. You're going to fit. You're never going to fit. I'm going to keep you because, like, if things go horribly wrong, we'll want to have you around. 1 regen. I mean, why mess with a good thing? We've been on 0 for a long time. 1% cooldown reduction. I'm not being glib. That 1% cooldown reduction, which I should have taken the silencer off for like every single one of these cooldown reducers, but and it's genuinely like, I mean, should, not as in like that's the right thing to do, but it's a lot of work, but like that's something that could actually make a meaningful difference over time. We have to just go XP, I think. That's something we should have done for a long time. But either way, I think we've improved our build. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like I almost can't imagine this build losing outside of getting the gun locked down early, which can totally happen. I could give you some extra damage, but I really just need you to first 4 times you use a weapon, charge a weapon 1 second. I mean, it says charge an item, but none of our other items do anything. 25 bonus damage. If you freeze it or slow it immediately, we probably run into trouble. Otherwise, you're dead so fast. Not to be Christopher Walken, but like, it's a Vanessa on 8. It's lethal fried, man!
Hey, not to squabble.
What?
Go ahead. Underestimate.
Or someone who's surreptitiously stolen their name. Fiery Cutlass. Very similar looking build.
Defeat does not defeat me.
I'm paying my respects. But like our build went crazy. And if I may be so bold as to be slightly proud of myself, we didn't just blindly take upgrades, man. We were fishing for the skills that we needed in order to get the build to work. Hang on, I'm adding this to my cringe collection. It just works, people. It just works. Oh my god, I forgot we were in ranked, man. Oh! Bronze 3? To what do I owe the pleasure, man? To what do I owe the pleasure? The rank's so nice, they named it thrice. That looks pretty... I don't think I've gotten a sub before, man. That looks pretty cool. I appreciate that. I should have just pulled the thing again, but this is honestly, it's the first time I've ever gotten to the point in my life where I'm like trying to optimize opening the rewards in this game. Okay, bronze lighter, 35 gems. Probably like 100 gems for a rank ticket, right? If I had to guess. Sick forklift, bro. Sick forklift. Anyway, that was a great run. Thanks for watching. Yes, we used double barrel, and I'll do it again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Later.